right. Okay. Go ahead and play some Stardew Valley. We're back. We'll run the intro, I guess. Sure. Okay. All right, we made it back. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Sorry about all that. Lost about an hour or so. Let's go ahead and get back into our Stardew grind. Still early enough in the broadcast for us to get back to some Stardew, I feel. Plus, we only got 2 hours in, and I need some more Stardew in me. I need some more golden clock grinding. All right. This first game load always takes forever, even without mods. Okay. Oh, and we saved on the last day of spring. Interesting. Glad to have you back. Yeah, we made it back. We're back. We're back. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. Amlab's first in the chat with the Riz. We see you rizzing out here. Okay. Did some yard work while I was away. Got some sunshine. I'm back to play some games. No, I keep forgetting to get the giant Junimo plush. I guess we could go get it, huh? Oh, my inventory's full. Oh, frick. All right, let's go ahead and drink our triple shot espresso. 2.10 comes out on June 13th. Nice. Nice. What's up, Molded? Welcome in here. Thank you for the welcome backs, chat. Exclamation point WB. What's up, Ash? What's up, Kibby Phoenix? Thank you. What we got here? An enricher.
Welcome back.
Get rid of this golden spur. Got the staircase off outside. All right, we have to go finish up this quest, this Q quest we took. So we should go do that. Which, it's gonna take some staircases, but that's fine. Do 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 do. Okay. Just to keep your last VOD on the main page going, so it automatically changes when you go live. My new Hylian is live hack. That's cool. I like that. The Twitch hacks. The Twitch hacks. Got ourselves another warm drink here. What's up, Fuzzy Dimples? Oh. 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 Do 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 do. Yo, Beady baby. With the 47. Thank you. Thank you, chat. I appreciate the love. Thank you for all the lurks coming in as well. Okay. Feed you a carrot. What do we got here? Grab our blessings. Greater chance to find coal, sure. Get out of the way. Man, the wife is always standing in the worst place. I want to take off the parrot egg. We'll keep the parrot egg for now. Sure, we'll keep it for now. It doesn't really matter. Decorated my peaceful metal. Nice. All right, we'll just throw this stuff in here for now. All right, we'll come back and take care of the farm here in a minute. Well, we have time. But we need to go and we need to trade some jades in for staircases today. And then we have to go finish this quest. So that's our main things we have to do. Yo, what's up, Flo Dunn? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, sick. Okay, here. How many jades we got? 85. Oh, that's plenty. That is plenty. We are still hurting for wood, but we'll get that going. We'll get out of the way, turtle. I just have my farm set up in the most obnoxious way, don't I? There's always something or someone in my way on my farm. Always. Always. What's up, lemons and limes? Do 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 do. Oh. All right, sick. Told babe I'm getting a dragon tattoo on my face. I'm not, but I like to keep her on her toes. That'll do him good. That'll do him good. Welcome back. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you very much. Do. The Discord link has expired. I can't join. Do. All right, we did do our repost in Discord. We're good there. The double Discord post, we don't do those often. Right. All right, we do need to save some eggs at some point. We do need to get some more crab cakes going, but we're okay for now. All right, yeah, how's everyone's afternoon going? It's already noon. Today flew by. I did some yard work while I was away. And took advantage of the time away and did some yard work and got some sunshine. It was nice. It was nice, you know, nothing like getting a little sweaty with some yard work. Might not be everyone's favorite thing to do, but I find solace in the sweat. And it's not too hot outside, so it was like perfect. Perfect temperature to do some yard work, to be fair. Yo, what's up, Weirdo of Kings? Doing good, dude. How are you, buddy? Yeah, it was nice. Got outside, took care of some chores, ate some food. And we're back. Farming is impressive. Yo, thank you, Pokemon fan. We try to impress out here. We try. We'll keep the regular cheese. We'll use it. What does it heal for? 56 HP. That's not really the best. All right, let's see if we can make it and go grab this plushie. Still recovering from getting married on Tuesday. Oh my gosh, Meg. Yo, congratulations on the marriage. What the heck? Yo, there it is in the chat. There it is. There it is. Congratulations. Welcome back. Thank you, dude. Yeah, glad to be back. They made it sound like it was going to take even longer. I think they have to come back and do more later. But they gave me the opportunity to get some time back in with the stream, so that's good. But the journey's not over, I don't think. I'll share some pics in the Discord when I get back. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's one of these bushes. Is it this one? Sick. Junimo plush. All right, we got stuff to do. Let's go. Man, I wish I had the return rod, but I can't quite afford it right now. The return rod is so nice. The return scepter. Yeah, congratulations, Meg. Do you have a honeymoon and all that stuff planned? I don't really know how all that works. I've never been married, so I'm not sure. Not quite sure how all that stuff works. Where am I going here? Desert? I was stressed. Thanks for getting that. We're stressed out. Nice. Some staircases will be nice. And we can get out of here and we can go finish that quest we have. Again, we don't really have to focus on these quests, but since we took it, we might as well as finish it. we might as well as finish it, you know? Get ourselves some more of these Q coins, Q gems. We're not really at a point to where Q gems and all that stuff even matters. It like really doesn't at all. I don't think there's anything I really need, but we could, right? We could hit a point to where we decide to do mushroom trees or something. And that's kind of why I feel the need to finish the quest. Because the way I see it is we could hit a point. We could hit a point to where we wanna do something, buy a bunch of mushroom seeds, you know, whatever. Might as well as have some backups. Did a courthouse ceremony? Nice. My best friend growing up did that. He wasn't too stressed. His lady wasn't too stressed. They actually had my best friend do the honors, whatever the phrase is for the person who actually does the ceremony rites or whatever. So my best friend got married by my other best friend. Officiant? Yeah. Because apparently he purposely went and got his officiant for them. Because, you know, that's just what good friends do, I guess. You know, not that I would know. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Honeymoon in Japan next fall. Very non-traditional in our timing. Yeah, who cares? Hey, who cares? Yo, what's up, Prager? Hey, welcome in. How you doing? How's the new job and all that going? You did pick up some more work, right? I'd officiate for you and the lady. Thanks, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. I don't think there will be any need, but I do appreciate knowing that I got you in the wings, my dude. Thank you very, very much. I have a friend who is ordained and does weddings sometimes. It's kind of cool. I do find that to be a pretty cool thing that you just randomly do. Right? Like, I find that to be neat. It's just neat. It's just neato. All right, we did the quest. We still have to farm wood. We should go to the quarry. We got our jades. We got our staircases. We took care of the cows. Let's go to the traveling merchant. Oh, we really don't need to. We already got the milk. Never mind. We got the milk. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We just need to go back to preserve jar farming. Wife and I couldn't honeymoon until our 11th year anniversary. Timing is whatever as long as works for you. Yeah, beautiful advice. Beautiful. The red fez, seafoam pudding. Yeah, we can like stop caring about a lot of stuff. I think I simultaneously love and also get a little bit bittersweet, like melancholy about when you hit that point in a Stardew Valley playthrough where nothing really matters. And now we're not at that point yet, but stuff starts to not matter. And that's the fun part, right? It's like stuff starts to not matter. It's like, yeah, we really don't have to do anything. We can really do whatever we want every day, which is pretty cool. I simultaneously love that point in Stardew, and it's also kind of bittersweet. We're not quite there yet. We still need to get these preserve jars going and make sure that we have a very lucrative... We're probably going to make another shed. Right, we're going to make another shed so we could have...
Flying. Thank you for the vibes and the HDes ruffles, HDes love.
We want to have 2 keg houses. We want to have 2 keg houses and a preserve jar house. Maybe even go as far as making 4 sheds and doing 2 preserve jar houses and 2 keg houses. But that sounds a little ridiculous, and I don't think we need to go that far. I really don't think we need to. But yeah, we'll probably get some more kegs some more sheds going and stuff as we need. So we're far from done yet. So good with the job. So far, so good. Learning that my eyes do not do fluorescent lighting. So living like a vampire. I feel you on that. I do not like fluorescent lighting whatsoever. I am very, very affected by lighting, and fluorescent lighting is just Not at all doable, man. Screw that, dude. No, 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 no bueno. No, we're not going to get perfection today. No, no. It'll take us a couple more episodes. I'm thinking until the middle of year 5, but that sounds actually drastic when I say it out loud. So the truth is that we'll probably have perfection by the end of year 4. Maybe as soon as 2 or 3 more episodes, depending on the length of the episodes, maybe 4 or 5. That's my current take now that I've realized that I have 6 million gold worth of stuff to sell on the farm, like 5 million gold. So we're really not in a bad place. The money's rolling in. We make about 400,000 gold a week. I thought it was a lot less than that. So if you do the math, we're not that far off. 400,000 gold a week, like that's not that bad at all. That's 1.5 million a month. We're really not that far gone. So I think it'll take us a couple more episodes and we'll have our perfection. So right, yeah, exactly. Dazabound, right? So like I think we're not too far off perfection, but we still got some work ahead of us. We still got a couple episodes. And then like I said, what we'll do is we'll round off this perfection playthrough just like we did the last one, and we'll decorate. So even after we finish perfection, I still plan to decorate. And we're going to kind of decorate the farm, and we'll probably start the decoration process before then. As Daza mentioned earlier, we will have plenty of time while we wait for this money to start rolling in. So we'll spend a couple days kind of perfecting the perfection, if you will. And we'll do like we'll kind of wrap up the save file in a nice little clean way, put a little bow on it, if you will. Yo, thank you, Ophelia, for 15. Yo, how you doing today? Hope you're feeling all right. Not that I ever say your name correctly, I'm sure. So yeah, well, and then after that, we'll figure out what we do next. You know, maybe a palette cleanser will be in order. But I think we will continue the Stardew vibes into 1.6's Switch release. Now, since we don't have a date on that, again, maybe a palette cleanser will be in order. Maybe we'll pick up a different farming sim, like we have Graveyard Keeper in the wings right now. But as I was telling everyone this morning, Stardew Valley will be around for a while. I'm not done with this game even after this playthrough. I'm thinking about Expanded, but Expanded seems it might be worth it to wait on Expanded. Right? Because it seems like we might be getting an update next year. And I just played Expanded like a year and a half ago, and it's a lot to take on. So I'm thinking instead of Expanded, I might do a challenge farm. Like I might take on Dazabound's challenge. I know it's not his challenge, but for me it is. So I might take on Daz's challenge of trying to do community center in 1 year. Now this is post 1.6 and it's a lot easier now. So it's never going to feel as good, sadly, but still. Might take that on. I might bring back the Cap'n farm. And for the first time ever, finally actually try to do my fishing farm. Or my lumberjack farm. Stuff that, like, I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I've never committed to, right? So we have lots of really good ideas. But the point is that Stardew's probably not going anywhere. Even when we're done with perfection. It'll probably just be something we do 1 day a week, you know, as a nice little refresher. I guess the word I'm looking for is just consistency. For consistency, nothing little. You know, for consistency's sake. I think we did community center in year 1 in this playthrough. I think I actually did. Now that you mention it, wait, did I actually already finish that? Dang it. So what would be the next goal? Finish community center by fall? Wasn't that what you did in this in your playthrough? By fall? Oh, that's what I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about taking on all the Steam achievements. Yeah, I forgot about that. I was thinking about taking out all the Steam achievements at the end of this playthrough, which means that we would have to grind the mini games. What do we have left? Let's see what we have left for Steam achievements. Let's see. I forgot. I've been thinking about that for a while now. Here's what we have left. We have Prairie King perfection, which we're gonna get, and then one hidden, which I don't know what the hidden one is. It might be new. I don't know what the hidden one is. It might be the other game. It might be the other game instead of Prairie King. But yeah, so we're pretty close to getting all the Steve. So we might try to get all the Steve achievements, which wouldn't take us long. Prairie King's gonna suck. Let's be real. But Vector's challenge. That's beat Prairie King without dying. Oh my fucking yeah. See, like at that point, we're not gonna be playing Stardew Valley, are we? We're just gonna be playing Prairie King. Like at that point, we're not gonna be playing Stardew Valley. We're gonna be playing Prairie King. But either way, we'll see what happens. I don't want to commit to anything. No promises. I don't want to commit to anything. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm a very flow-based dude. I have ideas, but I'll pick what is best in the moment, as I always do. Like I said, even if it is a light break, to focus on some other stuff, right? We'll see. We'll see. How long did it take you to marry Emily? A while, because we were being stubborn. You've been loving Graveyard Keeper too? Yeah, that game is so good. We have fluorescence lights in my office. Yo, thank you again, Ophelia, for 15. So we're creating a chill little corner with couches and draping fabric over it to block out the lights. I like that. I like that a lot. Yo, Figs and Roses, thank you for 19. I knew I missed something. I was sitting here like, what did I miss? Yo, thank you, Figs and Roses, for 19 months. Thank you again, everyone, for your patience. If you're wondering what's going on here, we had to restart the stream. We had to stop the stream for a little bit. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. I had to take care of some business. I stupidly did some misscheduling and some mishandling of my life, as always. But we're back. When you beat the game normally in the saloon, you get sent the machine to put in your home. So at the start of every day, I would beat one level without dying, then play the game as usual. Then the next day, it saves your progress. Oh, really? Well, that's really, really nice. That's really nice. Yo, what's up, Leticus? What's up, Once Upon a Cats? Okay, so like at that point, you could do it. Yeah. Papa Mario? Papa! There's 15 levels? Holy frick. All cutscenes? I don't know if I want to take on the all cutscenes challenge again. Maybe though. We're not terribly far from it. We've maxed out everyone's friendships and stuff. We would just have to go figure out where they all activate. So, yeah, I have thought about doing like a personal 100%. Like a true 100%. Where, like, for example, I collect all the clothing, get all the paintings, right? Get access to all the furniture, that kind of stuff. If I did it, this would be the save file to do it. This is a rocket mug. Yeah, I got myself some more coffee because I'm just a fiend at this point. I'm just a fiend. Coco Winning, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. I did miss a message I wanted to read. Where's it at? I'll get back to the game in a second. I thought there was something I wanted to read. I guess not. I guess I'm okay. I'm just stressing out. I'm stressed. It's been a fun, emotional week. Aw, your sister got married. Congratulations. Welcome back, Elliot. Hardly ever get to them because I always have stuff in the morning. Now I always have stuff in the evening, so yours is one of the few I can attend. Well, thank you, Leticus, for popping back in. It's been a pleasure to have you here, especially for the Paper Mario content. The all hats challenge, right? Which would mean we have to get that living hat. All right, we have time to get a little bit more wood going. So I didn't want to do this originally, but I think what we should do is reset the farm. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I think, oh, did we have the wood quest? Oh, sick. But I think what we should do is we should reset. So let's start doing it right now. Let's reset. Let's reset all of these trees and stuff. We can replant all this stuff. All this stuff is replantable. Let's reset and so that we can start preparing for decorating so that it's not just all at the end of the playthrough. And let's do a little bit of a reset. Let's get all these trees cut down. We can replant everything. We can actually path properly and try to make this farm look pretty. We already have a pretty cool looking farm in my opinion. We have like the little rotating grazelands thing going on down there with the cows and pigs and goats. We have a couple little mini farms all around the map. So I think we already have like a really cool like organization going on. I like where my farmhouse is, right? So like we have some good stuff already going on. We just need to clean everything up here. We got to clean all this up. This is all too much. Plus, I just really want a bunch of wood. So. Isn't there a war going on in the far backgrounds of Stardew? Yeah, there is. There's something like that going on. Yeah. What's up, L Rob? Hey, what's up, Alto Girl? Yo, how's work? Boom, grab all this stuff. It was a fun little forest. We were living the foresty life here. And then we're just gonna have Green Day happen in summer and just ruin my farm again anyways. So, you know, it is what it is. Bum bum bum. Empanada. Empanada. Alright, so get some of this stuff. These trees over here need to be tamed as well. This stuff over here is a nightmare. What I was thinking about doing is once we finish perfection, I might install a mod that freezes time. And then I can actually sit and decorate. I should have did it when I did the mushroom farm. Instead, I stressed myself out during the mushroom farm, trying to like perfectly do everything in that little month, that little window month. And it was just like uncomfortable and weird. And I'm like, dude, why don't I just install a mod, freeze time, and actually decorate, actually enjoy decorating? Like, who cares? So I'll probably look for that mod. I know the mod exists. I've never installed it before. Laying paths down is a pain on Switch. Doing anything in Disney Dreamlight on Switch can be a pain, yeah. Decoration wise. All right, we have summer year 1. Or sorry, summer year 4. I can math. We're back. Yes, we made it back. Yes. Thank you everyone for your patience. I absolutely despise having my stream cut off like that, but in the famous words of some kid from high school, it is, what it will be. I think his name was Damon. Thanks, Damon. Unless it's not true. Are we still year 1? No, we're far from year 1. I misspoke is all. What's up, Oz? Yeah, no, I just misspoke is all. In which case, it isn't what it's not. Don't make me hit the math meme again. Unless it might be what it could be. Stop. I'm gonna have the math meme here in a second. DDV on Switch is the only way to play it? Yeah, DDV on Switch is fine. It's just the decorating can be a pain. That's all. All right, bloops. Great emote, HDes Riz. We added that earlier today. We were just kind of goofing off. It's not really a good emote visually on Twitch, but rarely are the best emotes good visibly on Twitch. Let's be real. It could just be a little bit of a darker background, which I probably could edit it and adjust it. Whispers, starfruit. It is summer, huh? Guess we could grow some starfruit. I think we have some starfruit seeds laying around. All right, bloobs are in. Bloobs are in. We do have 80 Starfield. We have 80 Starfield seeds. Them be some useless seeds. No, I like that game personally. I personally like Starfield, but it gets a bad rap. Is HD's baby chopped liver? Not at all. The Triforce is complete. Oh, I see. What's up, Ace of Jades? You have a baby? I do have a baby. In game. Lord help any baby that I get in real life. His name until the age if I had a baby, their name until the age of competency would be Little Idiot. Come here, you little idiot. You're just a little dummy. Come here, you little stupid baby. You'd be a dope dad, cat. Hey, no cat. Don't you come at me with the cat. I know I would be a dope dad. I'd be a dope dad that called his baby an idiot. What's wrong with that? Then he'd invest in crypto with the baby, or I would. Some of us, me included, make the best aunts and uncles, but not parents. Yeah, starfruit. That was for you, Dazza.
Okay, that's all the time I've got.
It's true.
I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my
Nintendo 3DS. Tell him, Reggie. Tell him we ain't got no time for that. We're too busy playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on our Nintendo 3DS. Shh. They don't act like they forgot about Reggie. Yo, we'll see you later, Alto. Oh, hey, thank you, Quiet Kelly. Hey, well, I appreciate you taking the time to say that. If you were here earlier, I apologize for the little break. And I welcome you back to the show here today. Thank you. Rarely does that kind of stuff happen on my broadcast. I try to be pretty consistent, but stuff happens. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to jump into the chat and say that. That was pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Empanadas. They are so delicious. Empanadas. Pajamas. And bananas. They're so delicious too. And the rest of the chat? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem at all. Yo, what's up, Brittany? What up, Brittany? Go ahead and grab some ancient fruit. Yes. Yes, preserve my sweet fruit. Preserve. Thanks for the warm welcome. This chat's pretty cool about that, I will say. I will say, even I get the warmest of welcomes, and they have to deal with my big, stupid, dumb baby head all the time. Okay, maybe not stupid, but definitely big and definitely a baby. Thank you for the gift sub. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Thank you for existing. And clearly, thank you for the kind words. I think that's my favorite compliment ever. Thank you for existing.
A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do.
The better way to word it is thank you for being you. But thank you for existing. I like that. I like the sound of it. It just kind of rolls off the tongue. Dang, I didn't even notice. They've been following for a long time, huh? That's pretty cool. That makes the gifted sub even better. That's pretty cool. Every once in a while, somebody pops into the chat that have been following me for like a super long time, but they've never felt the need to like make a Twitch account or say hello. I find that to be fascinating, and I find it to be super, super sweet. Like that, like holy heck. Like how cool is that? How cool is that? And it's like a good reminder for all creators, not just myself, but I think all creators, that whether or not you realize it, if you consistently make content, you're putting a smile on someone's face, and you're probably making somebody's day a little bit better. As you establish yourself as a content creator, dude, doesn't the bluegrass look so good in summer? I think if this farm is going to be preserved, it's going to be summertime. The bluegrass looks so good in summer. Maybe winter. I don't remember what it looks like in winter. Maybe winter. I think it looks pretty good in winter as well. Looks so good. Oh yeah, the purple in fall. Do I do another fall showcase? I'm kind of obsessed with fall. I would feel a little bit lame if I were to do another fall. I would feel a little lame. I'll be real. If I did another fall theme with mushroom trees and stuff. I think we should do something different. The purple grass is just so good though, right? Oh, thank you, Quiet Kelly. Thank you so much. But yeah, keep that in mind. You know, I think if you create content consistently and as you start to build an audience up a little bit, yeah, I think just remind yourself. Sometimes, like, you don't know who's out there. Maybe they don't feel the need to show themselves. Maybe they don't feel the need to express their gratitude the same way that other people do, but they could be out there enjoying your broadcast. And I think it's cool. And even if it's just one person, I think that that's totally worth it. And it is in my world. All right, let's go get our Monday quest, I guess. Sure, let's go get our Monday quest, I guess. I guess that's what we need to do. We can go get a queue room quest. I think I'm going to take a break from doing queue quests, though. I really don't feel the need to do them. Do you think it's okay to stream for 1-2 hours when available? I think so, yeah. I will be honest. I used to have a pretty rigid mindset about this. So let me go ahead and talk about it for just a second. Ooh, cave dust sprites. Okay, maybe we'll do that. So here's my mindset. So I'm going to give you two answers real quick. And the first answer is from a growth point of view. Now, keep in mind, not everything is about growth. But if you, let's say that you were trying really, really hard to grow as a streamer, really, really hard. And like your goal was to be the biggest streamer you could, and you wanted to be able to make a living off your content, or at least supplement your income so that you could maybe work part-time or do something that wasn't worth as much money, like crafting on the side or something. Right? So let's say this sounds like you. I think that 1 to 2 hours is not really the best for that scenario. And the reason I say that is because I don't think people really get settled into your stream. Dispel the ancient Magi seal of protection, allowing powerful monsters. Yes. Okay, thank you. I don't think necessarily 1 to 2 hours is like enough to like build a community. In my experience, it takes 1 to 2 hours for people to even show up sometimes in my own personal experience. And that by the time you start to wrap up your show, people are going to be just showing up. It takes time. I think the sweet spot is 4 hours. I've always felt that. I think the sweet spot is 4 hours. I think 4 hours is where you should aim if you're trying to grow. 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours. If you're like really, really trying to grow, I think doing anything less than 3 or 4 hours doesn't quite do enough. And this is me just being 100% honest in my experience as a creator over these years. I just don't think it's quite enough. I really don't think so. However, let's say that growth isn't everything. Let's say that you aren't trying to grow every single minute of every hour. Let's just say that streaming is a way for you to express yourself. And sure, you would like to grow, but you have other things in your life to deal with. You have other responsibilities. You don't want streaming to consume you the way that it does with maybe a streamer like me, right? Maybe this sounds like you. Maybe, sure, you want growth and you want to become a successful creator one day, but maybe that's not something you want to sit there and grind and turn into a whole thing, a lifestyle. Maybe you're just somebody who would like to maybe one day build yourself an audience, but you need to do it slowly. You need to kind of go for the slow gains, and maybe it's something that'll happen over years and years and years. I don't think there's ever a problem with just streaming for 2 hours. I don't think there's ever a problem. I don't think there ever will be or ever would be a problem for you to just going out there, putting yourself out there for any amount of time. Heck, 30 minutes. Heck, put on a stream for 30 minutes, play a game and turn it off. Who cares, dude? I think that you shouldn't overthink it. And you should do what you think is right for you. I've always said this since I've been a creator, and I'll say it again. I think as long as you have some form of consistency, you're fine. So let's say that you can only stream 2 hours a day, but you stream every Monday for 2 hours a day. Let's say you can only stream 2 hours a day, but you stream Stardew Valley for those 2 hours and only Stardew. Let's go even deeper. Let's say you only stream 2 hours a day, but you only stream on weekends. Let's say you only stream on the weekdays. Let's go even deeper. Let's say that you only do farming simulation games. Let's say you only do Nintendo games. You see, as long as you have some form of consistency in your broadcast, I think you will find growth. You will find your own audience, and a group of people that people or persons that will consider your show their place to hang out and relax and come and hang out, right? Like I think consistency is king in some way, shape, or form, and it's up to you to figure out what's the thing that you want to focus on as far as consistency. And that's my point. So if you are going to be a shorter streamer, 1 to 2 hours, then I think you should focus your consistency in other places. But I think it's important that you do that. So if you're only going to stream for 1 to 2 hours a day, why don't you make it the same 1 to 2 hours every day? 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Maybe it's always at nighttime, but the day of the week is random. It's always after 5 p.m., but you never know when I'm going to show up. Something for people to latch onto, because without consistency, people can't expect you. And if people aren't expecting you, then what you're really going for is the Hail Mary surprise attempt. I'm here, everybody, I'm live. And that's cool once your community is big. But while you're trying to grow, it's really hard for you to grow when people can't expect you. So you want to have some form of consistency. And that's what I think about it. So good question. Hopefully others can learn from that are hanging out. Yeah, you have to have some kind of consistency. Like, see, I'm a streamer. I'm blessed at this point in my growth that I could probably just show up at any time and a bunch of people would be super happy to see me and would be super surprised and shocked. Because I have, a 50% notification rate. That's 25,000 people. So 12.5 thousand people have my notifications on. And that's not including Discord. So if I go randomly live in the middle of the night, people would show up. But see, you don't have that luxury as a small creator. Maybe you only have 50 people following you, which is a ton for the record, a ton in the grand scheme. But maybe you only have 25 people, 50 people following you. So going live in the middle of the night might not really work out. You right? You might, that just might not work out. So again, focus on being consistent somewhere in your show, somewhere in your journey. And I think you'll be okay. Whether it's time of day, day of week, weekend, weekday, game type, game genre, something. And then people will start to get an understanding of your show and what you want to do. And then they'll continue with you, right? I thought about it, Lynx, man. I almost did it last night because I couldn't sleep. Not even, you know how often I think about that, man? You know how often I'm sitting there and I can't sleep and I'm like, I should just go live, dude. I should just go live. And the only reason I don't is because of consistency. If I were to go live at midnight, what would happen to my 8 a.m. squad? That's the only reason I don't ever do that. Is because I can't help but think about all you beautiful humans who show up here at 8 a.m. every day waiting for the show to start. So it sucks because it's like, yeah, sometimes I'm like, dude, I'm going to go live at 10 p.m. Like, who cares? But then I can't help but think like, but then what about the 8 a.m.ers, dude? They're expecting me. I've been doing this for 5 years, right? I've been showing up at 8 a.m. for 5 years. Well, for 3, but close enough. So it's tough, man. It's tough, dude. Just stream until 8 a.m. and then the stream starts again. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Lynx, man? How are you cutie? I saw you sneak in the chat during my rant. That's the truth. For the vast majority of creators and viewers will drop in 1.5 to 2 hours. So if you're streaming for only 2 hours, it's important to have a consistent schedule. There are many things to consider that will affect the people's ability to run longer streams, right? So just as the chat has been supporting the question, I don't think a creator should ever think too hard about what they should do as far as a schedule. And I think they should just focus on consistency. Don't focus so hard on like getting the schedule perfect and being the streamer. Like, find inspiration from other creators, but don't try to mimic anybody else's journey. You can get inspired. You see streamers like me, you know, we're going 8 hours. You see I think at this point on Twitch, your average creator probably only goes for 3 hours. I bet you if I pulled up the statistics and we did an average of every stream on Twitch, let's just say for conversation, over 5 viewers, just to weed out anybody who just like is testing their stream. I bet you the average on Twitch would be like 3 hours. I kid you not. Because sure, you have the insanos like myself who are sitting here for 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 16 hours a day. But there are a lot of creators who show up for 5 hours and they feel good. And that's a good show. One of my favorite streamers on Twitch, hopefully this makes up for yesterday's comment. One of my favorite streamers on Twitch only goes live for about 5 hours. Their name is Dazabound. One of my favorite creators on Twitch, one of my biggest inspirations in our space. Their show is about a 5 hour long show. Sometimes they go a little longer. They do like a special on a Saturday, right? Sometimes like a 12-hour stream, but generally they're average about 4 or 5 hours. They put on a beautiful show in those 4 or 5 hours. They walk away, they feel content, they feel good, they don't need to go any longer. They get themselves some food, they wrap it up. They end on a high note every day. No need to drag it out. So I think in all reality, don't necessarily look at me or XQC or these guys that go for tons of hours. You gotta realize the average length of a stream on Twitch is probably like 3 hours. Dude, most of the big streamers I watch nowadays, they go for 4 to 6 hours at most. They're out of there. They're running their business. They're doing business stuff, answering emails, going out and trying to work-life balance, trying to take care of their kids, their family. Simcopter's a great example. How long on average does Sim go? We got some Sim fans in the house, don't we, right now? Right, what's Sim's average length streams probably what, 6 hours? Maybe? Probably around 6, right? I think so. Right, so like, right, I think you got to remember that your average length stream on Twitch is probably 3 or 4 hours, like not even. So I think that's a good thing to remind yourself as far as comparisons, right? Yo, what's up, Raiders? Yo, welcome in here, baby. You just missed a rant. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all just missed a juicy rant. H does chats in the chat. But I watch them because they are consistent with the type of content they provide, right? I also find some shows on Twitch that are super fascinating. People who put on like full-on like shows where they show up and they have like a special show. Like a good example is like Kit Boga. I would love to know what Kit Boga's average length stream is. Right, he shows up, he does like a special style of content, then he leaves. He's done. He did it. He delivered the show for the day, right? So every broadcaster is going to do things differently. I have my own personal reasons why I go long. Because I'm more of a lifestyle style streamer, right? I'm more of a lifestyle kind of streamer. I blur the worlds of lifestyle creator and like gameplay focused creator. Like I kind of blur certain lines. So I can provide a show for 4 hours and feel really good, but I prefer to go longer because I'm kind of a lifestyle streamer. I'm a kind of creator that you kind of incorporate into your everyday routine. That's not necessarily how every stream works. So for me, because I've identified why people watch my show, going longer is kind of important for my style of broadcast. Because I am a lifestyle creator where people kind of incorporate me into their day. They throw me on for their animals and they go to work. They get off of work, they like that I'm still here. See, not every creator necessarily needs to do that, or maybe they don't want to do that. Maybe that's not their style of show. But like my show, that's kind of a big part of what I do here. I would call myself like a lifestyle creator. Right? So it took me a while to kind of identify that and understand like, okay, this is what people do with my broadcast. This is how they watch me. Right? Now, if I was more of a like prime time creator, maybe I wouldn't feel the need to go that long. Because maybe people would just watch me while they're eating dinner before bed, like a TV show back in the day or a movie. Right? Maybe I wouldn't feel the need. Right. My mother-in-law loves listening to you as I watch you. Oh, appreciate that. Yeah, I did see a question come in. Does Hyro Gaming Group consist of other streamers? Yeah. So HGG, thank you, Dazabound. We currently have applications open for HGGA, which is our little affiliate program, essentially just like an intro to the stream team. And we take more than just streamers. We have streamers, podcasters, YouTubers, crafters, whatever. If you are a creative soul, you are welcome to join our creative collective. Applications will be open probably until the end of the year. So take your time. And if you know somebody and they like to call themselves a part of HGG, I always like to preface this stuff that the truth is I'm not trying to sell dreams. It's not like you're gaining a ton from joining our stream team. It's literally, you're just supporting an idea. The Hyro Gaming Group, a creative collective built by like-minded individuals seeking like-minded individuals to create content and be creative and express ourselves while also being surrounded by others who do the same and who appreciate that same energy. That's the philosophy, that's the idea. And that's what you're supporting as a member of Hyro Gaming Group. This isn't like, oh, I'll join a stream team and then I'll find success. Like, nah, I'm not promising anything. Sure, it also gives you a tool to network and a place for you to maybe get to know other creators and maybe get yourself a foothold in a beautiful community, right? And then that could always help as your journey goes along. Maybe you'll find someone that you're inspired by. But I always like to make it clear, we're not out here selling dreams. If anything, we get more from you joining than you get from us, depending on if you take advantage of the space, right? Like you're out there representing HGG. So I just don't ever get it twisted, right? Yeah, what's up, Mr. Will? Thank you for the raid, man. Speaking of Hyro Gaming Group, let me get a shout out here real quick for Mr. Will. Yo, what's up, Titch? Yeah, we're back. We're back. Taco the taco. Yo, give some love over to Mr. Will. How was the show today? Yeah, absolute hooligan. What did you get into today? Let me see what you got into, and then let's get back to some gameplay, because I would like to play some more Stardew before we do Paper Mario. Can a starting streamer apply? Yeah. A starting streamer. You don't even have to stream consistently. We have people on the Hyro Gaming Group affiliate stream team that don't even stream anymore. That doesn't mean that they don't represent Hyro Gaming Group. Now, my official stream team, I'm a little bit more strict about. But for the affiliates, it's not about putting any restrictions on you at all. It's not about making you feel like you need to be a certain style of creator. None of that. None of that matters. We are just here to be a collective of creators, to represent the idea of the creative collective. And we look at this gorgeous group of people, right? Kaizen Gaming mostly does YouTube. Moonflower comes in and out. I think they just recently came back to streaming. Shepherd, Tater Tot Soup, Uber Mouse, right? Some of these people might not even stream right now. Maybe they streamed and then they decided it wasn't for them. Doesn't matter. I'm not stressed about it. I don't care. There's Acrylic, Mrs. Will, Harbinger of Beth, Legends of Lexus, Starling, right? It just, you might have seen them in and out of the community. Who knows? I don't know. Dr. Norma streams whenever they can. They're pretty busy. I think they're an actual doctor and they just stream whenever they get a chance, right? Some of these people stream every day. It just depends on you. But yeah, we're not here to tell you how to live or how to do anything. Yeah, so. What's up, Fashionable Neon? Good to see you today, baby. Started off with some Sea of Thieves and dived into some Spider-Man. Ooh, the new Spider-Man? What's up, Grim? Having your stream on in the background every day feels like a cozy environment in a company every day while I work. Yeah, we're the best. We're your best coworker. We're your best good energy coworker. What's up, Ron? Good to see you today. The application's in HGG Discord, correct. You got that right, baby. And you can always send me a message if you need any help. The application's not anything complicated, I promise. Yeah, exactly, Ryan Perp. That's why I say the 4-hour comment, perpetrator. That's see, you understand. That's exactly why I say the 4-hour comment. Right? Because anything less than that, a lot of times people might show up and the stream's ending, right? I love streamers of mine that only go live for a few hours and I rewatch their stuff. And having yours longer, meaty streams means so much. No matter what, I can hop on and Twitch, and I know Highly Descent will be there, usually live, but a VOD if not. That's right. Another thing that people who stream 12 hours might also be doing it only for a week or two. Right, exactly. Yeah, I know even I ebb and flow. Right, even I get a little burnt out and then I eventually will go back down to doing like 6 to 8. And then sometimes I start building up my motivation and I start doing 8 to 10. And I go back and forth. Like right now, my average is like 8, but just like 4 months ago, my average was like 6. Right, so just I ebb and I flow. Wasn't the new one, but the one for PS4. Nice. So Spider-Man 1. I want to play either of them. Both of them look good. All right, let's go. Can people be in more than one stream team? Heck yeah, you can. You could be in as many as you want on Twitch, I think. But you're always here at the same time, so there's your consistency, right? That's why I even go as far as like this is how far into the rabbit hole of consistency I go. Today, when I was loading up my broadcast, I said to myself, maybe I should do Stardew Valley second to Paper Mario, because the afternoon squad didn't get Stardew yesterday since I ended at 6 hours. So I thought to myself, well, since we ended at 6 hours and nobody after 2 p.m. Eastern got a chance to watch Stardew live, maybe today I should do Stardew in the afternoon to make sure that the afternoon squad gets a turn to have some Stardew. It's like that. A lot of times I'll put that much thought into how I go about my schedule, identifying that there are people that only get here, later in the day, PS tiers, right? But then the other side of that coin is consistency, where it's like, well, but I would really enjoy having 2 days in a row of morning Stardew So what do I feel the need to prioritize today? Today I prioritized consistency, and I prioritized morning Stardew. Because I had realized that I hadn't really done Stardew in a couple weeks. I took a 2-week hiatus, kind of a palate cleanser, we called it, about a week and a half. And I had realized that, sorry afternoon squad, you were gonna have to watch some VODs, because I think 2 days in a row of morning Stardew was pretty important, since we were kind of coming back to it after a break. These are the kinds of thoughts that I go through when I'm making my decisions for my stream, right? Just to kind of share a little bit. Just to kind of like break the fourth wall down, right? That was like a very light example, but you know, we don't want to sit here and go that much further. This is all kind of nerdy conversation as is. Oh. Oh. Okay, sick. Get the AC fixed. Oh yeah. Power stuff is okay. They have to do some more work. The whole time that we lived here, we've had issues with the AC turning on and it causing the whole house's power to fluctuate. And I recently finally just put my foot down and asked for it to be addressed. So yeah, everything, they're probably gonna have to come back and do more. So I got lucky because they were cool with finishing up things themselves. My landlord is the electrician, so he has to go get some parts, and he wanted to take like a lunch break and stuff. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna do my broadcast again, and then if we have to stop again later, we will. But it doesn't sound like I'm gonna have to stop for a while, so I think we're good to just chill out here for the rest of the afternoon. Yo, welcome in, Nat. Good to see you back. I'm not a Sony fan. What will they be showing? We don't know what they're going to be showing later. We're going to watch it tomorrow morning, and we don't know. Sony has been a little bit of a mystery here recently, and the industry experts are thinking we're going to get at least one big game from them because they have to keep selling consoles, and we don't have anything big on the docket from Sony right now. So the idea from a lot of the industry experts right now is we're likely going to see something, at least one pretty big game from them, and then maybe something for VR as well. Probably something for VR as well as something for their actual console. What's your favorite part of the new update? I think it's got to be the trinkets, which I know is probably a pretty popular answer to that question, right, Amanda? The trinkets are so cool. The trinkets are so cool. Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but there wasn't a ton of leaks or anything. So what's happening tonight is not only is there a Sony presentation, a state of play, also Konami is doing their own thing right after. So we're going to get information from Konami, mostly likely focused on Silent Hill, but you know, Konami owns a lot of IPs. You never know. You never know what we're going to get from Konami. If not disappointment, hopefully a new game or something. And then we also have Marvelous Studios doing a presentation at 6 p.m. as well. If you don't know who Marvelous Studios is, they are the creators. They are the creators of Story of Seasons.
We're here and we're proud Jojo Mart employees.
Yo, what's up, DKT? So tomorrow morning we're gonna have a lot to watch and a lot to cover because we have some big presentations and some potentially awesome farming sim news. Last time we got a Marvelous presentation last year, they showcased a multiplayer, they mentioned a multiplayer Story of Seasons game. Could you imagine Multiplayer story of seasons? Could you imagine? So we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, new story. They mentioned that not only were they working on a single player story of seasons game, they were also working on a multiplayer story of seasons. That's what they said last year. Not only a single player, but also a multiplayer, which is pretty exciting. Thank you, Nintendo. Welcome back in here, Irish. Yeah, that's tonight. That's correct. That's all tonight. So I was going to watch it live, but because it just so happened to be so close to... Because it just so happened to be so freaking close to my Friday gaming news show, I decided we're just going to watch it all Friday morning for the gaming news show. I like a good night stream and I like watching stuff live, but rarely do I get the opportunity to have something like this perfectly line up with my Friday show. It never does. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna go ahead and prioritize watching it tomorrow. So tomorrow morning for the Friday show, we'll be watching all sorts of this, all of this nonsense. We'll be watching all 3 presentations and we'll talk about it and chat about it. The Sony stuff's at 6 p.m. tonight. Gotta love a trinket. Yeah, I think the trinkets are my favorite part of this update. I think the prize tickets are really cool as well. I think that the new furniture catalogs are also worth mentioning. Like the fact that I can... What the heck? The fact that I can get fake Junimo huts on my farm, I find that to be pretty freaking cool. Because I've always wanted to decorate with Junimo huts. So I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm not a big Sony guy either, but I still find interest in the industry stuff going on. What's up, Basil? What's up, Basil? What's up, Basil? Thank you again, DKT. Thanks for sticking with us, homie. And thank you, Basil, for 17. Does everyone get the same lineup with the tickets? I don't know. That's a really, really good question. I think there's 8 trinkets in total. So there is the fairy box that heals you, the parrot that gives you money, the basilisk paw that makes you immune to debuffs, the magic quiver, that's 4, the golden spur, that's 5, the ice rod, 6, the frog egg, 7, and then there's the hair gel, number 8. The hair gel is number 8, which I don't have that yet. All right, we took over animals today? I think so. Yeah, we did. Okay. I just went to the quarry so early in the morning, I confused myself. All right, do we have more acorns for oak trees? Perfect. Let's get some more tappers going, and we're gonna set up a tapper farm at the quarry here. Something I should have did a while ago, but I've been lazy. Do 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 do. Okay. I need a little bit of tree fertilizer. And then I don't know if I can make any more heavy tappers. I can. We'll make a couple more heavy tappers. So let's go. The elusive hair gel. All right, let's roll. The fortress is crumbled. I can get Hades. Oh my gosh, weirdo, it's on. Oh, wow. Our wine is ready. Okay. Bald streamer searches for hair gel. More at 11. Hope you've been well, Basil. Good to see you here. I know. I want to know if it works on facial hair so bad. I'm in the same boat. I want to rotate them. I used to do this in Animal Crossing in my orchards in AC. And I find this to be a lot healthier to kind of see what's going on. So I like a little rotation. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Get rid of that. Convert that. Or are you going to be playing it on your Switch, weirdo, or what's the plan? You going to get it for PC? PC, nice. What I recommend you do is go to Humble Bundle before you buy it. Is it on sale on Steam right now? I wonder here. Let me check. Hades. So it's not on sale on Steam. Let me see something real quick. Humblebundle.com. So Humble Bundle tends to have really decent. Humble Bundle tends to have really decent sales all the time, and it's no different than buying a game for Steam. It's no different than buying a game for Steam because you get a Steam key. You buy the game and you get a Steam key, and then you plug that Steam key into Steam anyways. Now, Nintendo games aren't always on sale at Humble Bundle because Nintendo runs their own sales. So no, it doesn't apply to Nintendo games here, sadly. Sadly, it's not here though. Sorry, bud. It must not be a game they carry. Sorry, bud. You would think that they carried Hades, but yeah, always take a look at Humble Bundle. It's actually so good for sales. And a lot of times they'll have stuff on sale that's not on sale anywhere else, I've noticed. But yeah, sadly, not for the Nintendo games on Humble Bundle. They the Nintendo sales are weird. Yeah. So you're probably playing full price, but hey, it's a beautiful game. It'll be worth it. I've been okay-ish. How are you? Okay-ish covers it, but I'm well. I'm well. Thank you for asking. It's Nintendo after all. Yeah. I don't think Humble Bundle has the jurisdiction to do sales for Nintendo games. If I have a general understanding of how that kind of stuff works, I just don't think they have the jurisdiction to do that. I think Nintendo has to do that stuff because it's their platform. Nice. Is Hades on sale on Nintendo Switch right now? Nice. Hades runs really well on the Switch, but if you have the option of PC or Switch, I'm always going to tell you to get it on PC. But hey, a deal's a deal. Oh, you have my condolences, Basil. Sorry to hear that. Remember to be honest, but be gentle and be patient with yourself. That kind of stuff just takes time, right? I don't think anything else matters but time. Yeah. Take care of yourself, all right? That's the lowest price when it goes on sale, right? It went on sale when Hades 2 came out, of course. You know how they do. So we might not harvest this until Wednesday night. Or sorry, Wednesday morning, but we might not harvest this till Wednesday morning, but screw it. Actually, why don't we go make a couple more kegs? And why don't we just for sure not harvest it till Wednesday morning? Because Wednesday was normally my wine day, but it was ending a little bit early because I think that's just how the timer works. It's not fully 7 days. Yeah, sick. If you're more of a casual gamer, would you still recommend Hades? Yes, so Hades does have a game mode called God Mode. And God Mode makes it to where you take like 95% less damage, making the game a lot more palatable for a casual gamer. I will say though, it just might not be for you, right? Even with God Mode, I think the game still does have its difficulty, and it's a lot of systems and stuff like that. And if you're not really a gamer who likes a complicated, or complex would be the better word, if you're not the kind of gamer that likes a complex game, I'd say that Hades does step into the territory of complexity occasionally. However, just like every good masterpiece in the gaming space, it also is a very simplistic game. It does find that blend between simplicity and complexity, but I think maybe a little bit more complex than a casual gamer would enjoy. But that's all I have to say about it. Right? I think that with God Mode, you don't really have to stress too much. I think the addition of God Mode makes that game very palatable for a new player. That's my take. All right, so yes, I think a casual player could very well enjoy Hades, and if you have the extra money or if you catch it on sale, I highly recommend that you check it out. It's a really good game, and I kind of recommend all gamers check it out to some extent. Again, you know, unless you just know for sure it's not for you, well, you know, then that's a whole different conversation, right? So did you see the new DLC for Vampire Survivors? I did. I've had the DLC on my radar. I haven't played a ton of Vampire Survivors. As much as I like the game, I think my hour count is pretty dismal. I think my hour count is pretty bad. I've only ever played, I fell in love with Garlic. So I played the old Garlic Sage multiple times, and then I just never played the game again. Like, I've never even unlocked the final level area. I don't think. Look, I've only played it for 14 hours. So I haven't unlocked all the characters, nothing like that. So DLC is not something I'll probably ever pick up for this game, but I did have a lot of fun playing it. Just, you know, it's not quite for me. Yeah, Garlic build was a lot of fun, yeah. Hades can be as complex or as simple as you want it to be. Right, exactly. So it's like, it does perfectly blend that simplicity with complexity that I think so many really amazing games manage to touch on. But I would say that it can be overwhelming for a casual player. That's the way to word it. I figured it out 16-bit. It can be overwhelming for a casual player because I don't think a casual player will be able to identify the simplicity through the complexity right away. You're gonna see all the weapons, you're gonna see all the keepsakes, all the different stuff you unlock with the purple stuff, and then all of a sudden you're gonna be like, what am I doing, right? And it's like, no, it's not that complex, it just looks that complex. It does have a good amount of systems, right? I like the runs in Cult of the Lamb. Oh, wow. I mean, if you liked Cult of the Lamb, I think you're ready for some Hades. If you played Cult of the Lamb and you liked the combat, I would 100% say you are ready for Hades, especially with God mode. 100% ready for Hades. Oh yeah. Oh, now that changes everything. If you don't buy Hades, I'm gonna hug you so hard, you're not even gonna be ready. I played on easy mode. Yeah, just play Hades on God mode. It's great, dude. Yeah, you'll be fine, weirdo. I just want to see the gods, man. Just don't let your mom walk in when Aphrodite's on the screen. Yeah, lemons and limes. I think so. Again, God mode makes it very accessible. And yeah, I think so. But just keep in mind, as everything I said, it can be a little complex. It can be a little overwhelming, but I think you're fine. Wait, you guys are going to meet Smokey the Bear at the library? Oh, can I come? I want to go meet Smokey. I never got to meet Smokey. Oh man. Oh, nice, Rocker. I feel like I would like God mode just to be able to enjoy playing the game, right? Without thinking too hard, yeah. You didn't come to y'all's elementary school? No. We had Slider from the Cleveland Indians come to our elementary school on the day that I skipped school for the first time in my life. You would have thought that would have prevented me from ever skipping again. But you would be wrong if you thought that. You would be wrong. Oh no. Yeah, it's a pretty heartbreaking tale. One morning, one stormy morning, kind of like the one in Stardew Valley right now. I woke up and I noticed my brother wasn't getting ready for school. At this point, my mom had already left because she was working from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day to support us absolute animals. And I walk up to my brother and I go, "Why aren't you getting ready for school, bro?" And he says, "Because I ain't going, bro." And I said, "Well, screw that. I don't want to go to school. If you're not going, I don't want to go." He said, "I don't care. Do whatever you want." And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to school. Keep in mind, this was in 5th grade. This was in 5th grade. 5th grade. And my brother was like, "I don't care what you do." And I said, okay. So I decided that I was staying home. My first time skipping school ever. I just didn't show up. I just didn't go in. So the day is progressing and we're hanging out. We're doing nothing. We're just vibing, me and my bro. And we're watching the news. And the weather is real bad. Like, it's storming outside and it's real bad. And as a kid, I kind of had a little bit of a fear of tornadoes growing up. I would overthink everything like I do. This is why I'm bald right now, because I was an overthinker even at the age of like 10. At the age of like 8 years old, I was like worried about if I was ever going to get married and like if I was going to heaven and like weird stuff. Like, I was just an overthinker. Still am. So, you know, I stressed myself out to the point of balding. Yo, welcome back here, homemade alien. So here I am on a stormy morning. A stormy morning. And I decide to skip school in 5th grade. I decide to skip. So me and my brother, we're hanging out. We're playing some video games. I'm playing on my Game Boy. We're nerding out together. Yeah. I skipped school. Oh, yeah. I skipped school. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling like the king on the mountain. So we decided, you know, we throw on some news. We're sitting there hanging out, watching some news. You know, the MTV music videos dried up. We were sick of watching music videos. Yo, Pastel. Yo, thank you for 40 months, Pastel. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome back in here. So we're hanging out, right? We're relaxing. And we're watching the news, and the news is covering this tornado that's opening up in Cleveland. And listen, if you're an Ohioan, tornadoes don't happen in Ohio. Like, on a weird level. Like, we never really get crazy weather. So, all of a sudden, I'm like watching the news, and they're like covering this like tornadoes opening up. And it just so happens to be opening up above this hotel. And at the time, I'm sitting there with my brother. We're cracking jokes. We're like, haha, yeah, it sucks to be them, dude. Yeah, whoever's at that hotel, man, they're going down, dude. Look at that. That tornado's opening up above the building. Oh, nerds. We're having a time of our life, relaxing, playing video games, just shooting the ish as you do with your older brother. You know, noogies and all that. And then all of a sudden, as I'm looking at this news broadcast, I take a little bit of a closer look. And I realize it's my mother's job. It's my mother's job. It's my mother's job. It's her hotel. It's she's the one that she manages. So my heart drops, you know, all the way down to my butt. And I'm starting to freak out. I'm like, dude, I can't call her and check in with her because I'm supposed to be at school. So I can't, like, what if she dies? Like, I'm freaking out. I'm like, dude, what if she passes away? Like, what happens? Sorry about that, Basil. I know today's a tough day for you, so we'll walk away from that subject. But I'm a kid. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. All right. And I'm panicking. I'm thinking all the things that little kids think, which is all stupid stuff. And I'm panicking. I'm big panicking. And I can't call to check in on my mother because I'm like, I'm supposed to be at school. I'm not even supposed to be seeing this. My brother's like, yo, chill. You know, so the rest of the day, I'm in an anxious panic. I don't even get to enjoy the day off. Finally, 6 p.m. rolls around. Right? Finally, 6 p.m. rolls around. Mom comes home. Everything's okay. Everything goes okay. But I really didn't even get to enjoy. The first time I ever skipped school, I don't even get to enjoy it, right? Man, real sucks, right? Oh, guess what? It gets worse. So I go to bed. I wake up the next day. And I go to school. It's Friday. Slider came on a Thursday. I go to school on Friday. I walk in. Everybody is hanging out with these giant Indians baseball pencils and they're passing candy around and they're wearing baseball hats and they got baseball cups and little pencil zipper-upper holders and I'm sitting, I'm like, where'd you all get this super dope merchandise? Like, why is everyone fitted out with super dope pencils and stuff? What's going on, everybody? And they go, 'cause Slider came to school yesterday and you weren't here, nerd. I'm like, Slider, the Indians mascot, came to school and I wasn't here and I'm at home stressing and I missed Slider? I'm like, what is going on? They're like, yeah, nerd. Yeah, you missed him. It gets even worse. So the kids are all looking, they're all laughing, right? It's not like everyone, it's just like me and like 2 kids I'm talking to. And I'm in the middle of class and I'm asking these questions at the start of a class. And the teacher walks in and she goes, oh, look who's here. And I go, you know, hey, what's up? And she goes, yeah, you missed Slider yesterday while you were skipping school in front of everybody. And I'm like, well, what do you mean I didn't skip anything? I was allowed to be at home. I was supposed to be at home. Teacher looks at me, she goes, actually, they announced over the PA system yesterday that you weren't at school, so they went over the PA system and double checked that you weren't in the classroom because they were worried about you because you're a 5th grader idiot. You know, they didn't say that. So we had to call your mom and let her know this morning. Yeah, you thought you got away with it, nerd. You didn't. Now the whole school knows, so you missed out on Slider. You look like a loser to everybody in the school, and you're going home after school today to your mother who knows about it. Unbelievable. And it gets even worse. I get home and my dad's there. Mom Dukes called in the big guns. I didn't live with my dad. They were separated. Dad's sitting there waiting for me. He goes, "Oh, so you think you can skip school? Well, guess what else you're going to skip? Guess what else you're going to skip? You're going to skip playing video games for the next 2 weeks." As he goes into my room and takes my Sega Genesis, my 64, my Super Nintendo, my PlayStation, puts them all in the back of his trunk and leaves. Couldn't even finesse, right? Because, like, here's the thing. If my mom took that stuff away, I could just finesse my mother into giving it back to me. Because I knew how to finesse my mom. You know how to finesse your mom Dukes. So I could have got it back. If it was in my house, I would have dug into the closet and got it. Like, I would have known. Like, it wasn't gonna be far. If she took it, I'd just be like, okay, I'll get it later. Nah. Put it in his trunk and left. The only thing that he didn't grab because he thought he was slick, but I was slicker, was my Game Boy. And well, I was relegated to Link's Awakening for the next 2 weeks for the 3rd or 4th time that I had played that game. And yeah. That's the story of the first time I ever skipped school. Your boy got. Your boy got. Stay in school, kids. Stay in school. No, we are still telling the story of the first time I ever skipped school in 5th grade. Yeah, I got, dude. It's amazing that it didn't deter you from trying again. Yeah, but to be fair, I didn't try again until like 7th grade. So I didn't skip again until a whole like 2 years later. Like, to be fair, like I did like straight back it up for a while there. And then I just had the opportunity in 7th grade and it was easy, and you know, I just became a degenerate, and you know, brutal, right? My dad would have lit me up. Not to blame your brother, but he can skip then. Why can't you, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, that was the logic, right? So yeah, you can't blame my brother, but at the same time, you kind of can, because like, you know? Yo, thank you, Chad. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, unreal. Unreal, dude. Father Hylian doesn't play around. No, man. I love how many "and it got worse" moments this story has. Yeah, betrayal. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. You messed up, little Hylian. You could have suckered up to people. My mom. Yeah, I know, exactly. Hey Arnold. Yes, there was an episode of Hey Arnold that was uncannily, a very uncannily close to this true. It's funny. It's funny because every time I see that Hey Arnold episode, I go, wow, that happened to me. Older brothers are the best good, bad example. I scare my daughter with that episode. That's funny. No, I had a pretty free life in that sense. All right, it's Wednesday. We took care of all of our cheese and stuff while BSing. We're working on getting more lumber for more preserve jars. We've done a pretty good job cutting most of the lumber out here. I also want to get another shed built. We need another shed here soon as well. How much wood do we have? I think we used it all up. No, we have 200. Okay, good. Make a couple of these. I want to put them in the... I want to rearrange the shed real quick. And I like how your mom didn't say anything that first day and let you think you got away with it. My mom always did that stuff. She was a punk like that. Always. Yeah. She was a big fan of letting a bad deed sit so that the guilt would build up. She loved that tactic. Yeah. She loved that tactic. She would let it sit and just let the guilt build up because she knew that it was eating us alive when we made a mistake. Yeah, that was a big fan. That was a part of her punishment. That was a part of her punishment style, was making you sit in your guilt for a little while. It's brutal. Saves her energy. Yeah, exactly. No, we're gonna watch the State of Play tomorrow morning, Oz. Is that cool with chat? Are we cool with that, chat? Are we cool with the State of Play tomorrow instead? That's the plan. The plan, instead, we're gonna watch it tomorrow morning as a part of the gaming news segment. We'll watch all of the gaming. So the reason I changed my mind was because there's actually two things happening at once. Tonight at 6 p.m., not only are we getting the Sony State of Play, we're also getting the Marvelous Direct, the company who does Story of Seasons. So I decided that I want to just watch them both back to back tomorrow morning, and we can cover it as a part of our gaming news. So if that's down, if you're down, I think this is a good decision. But maybe it's not. Other than sick days, I had 100% school attendance. One year I skipped so much school in high school that they expelled me and gave me more time off. Yeah, I didn't really vibe with school once I got to middle school, I'll be honest. I was one of those kids that would have benefited heavily from homeschooling because I like to learn and I was really good academically. I was a good tester. I'm a smart guy. I was a smart kid. But I did not do well with the social experiment that is high school. I struggled. I was an overthinker. I was bullied. And that affected everything, including my willingness to stay at school. So once I got the ability, once I realized that I had the freedom due to an overworked, parent, that I could kind of get away with murder, I got away with murder. And one year I decided that I didn't want to go to school. So I just started skipping to watch this anime every morning at my buddy's house because he would just let me stay there and he would go to school. Sometimes he would skip with me, but a lot of times I would just stay there and he would just go to school. He would just let me chill because his mom was at work. So I had the pad, right? All you need as a kid is like a safe place, and then you can just start getting away with murder. So I had like the safe haven, right? I had the place to skip. He even gave me the key to his house. I could just leave school at any time and just go to his house. I had a key and everything. So I remember one year I skipped so much that they actually, I'll never forget the expulsion meeting. because the expulsion meeting was so funny to me. I actually laughed. They were like, so for the first semester of school, there's been this many days. It was like, let's say it's like what? Like 60, 70. And they're like, and you've been here for 17 of them. I almost spit my water out. I was like, damn, that's gotta be a record. They were like, yeah, you really just weren't here at all. Did you learn anything? I was like, well, yeah. They were like, well, we're just gonna expel you until the end of the semester, and then you can come back in January if you want. And I was like, sure, all right. And I came back in January, and I finished the year out. Yeah, it adds up so fast. Yeah, I was like, yeah, whatever, man. I was the opposite. Great testing, great socially, hated school, then skipped to get a job. Got my GED too. I do and don't miss school. Yeah, I meet people that like actually enjoyed their school years, and it always dumbfounds me. Not that I can't accept that people are different than me, but it's always so shocking to me when I meet someone. Like, I have somebody in my life that I met recently that were like, yeah, I love school. I looked forward to going to school every day. I loved school. And I was like, what? Like, yeah, it was some of my best years. I was like, what? Like, really? Like, yeah, some people enjoyed school. They had the proper upbringing in that sense. Like, that's cool. I think that's good. That's a good thing. That just wasn't me. I didn't like going to school too early. Yeah, see, I understand that. I was an early bird always, so that wasn't a problem. I got suspended 3 days in middle school for having a phone, and my mom thought that was so dumb she decided we go on vacation for the long weekend. Hey. I like school because it gave me structure. Not so fond of outside of class time. Yeah. With W mom, yeah, for sure. Had some wild times in school. I grew up, then it became a straight grind. Yeah, it was cool. So yeah, I never broke the habits built in 5th grade despite my lack of slider. But that's okay because everyone's journey's different, and I wouldn't change it for anything. Even with all the struggles and stuff that came later after those boneheaded decisions, right? Like, clearly I regret, because I believe regret is a way to learn from mistakes. I don't believe in the whole, I don't regret things. Would I change my past? No. Do I regret? Yes. Oh yeah. If I would have just realized that school was just another video game that could be played just as thoroughly as every other video game, I would have smoked school, and I would have gotten all of the things that come alongside having really good grades and stuff. You know, the accolades, stuff like not sponsorships. Look at me, I'm a streamer. Stuff like grants and stuff. But I didn't realize it was a video game. You know, it took me too long to realize that it was a video game, especially one that was like worth playing. You know. Miss college, but only for socializing. All right, let's drop these seeds off. Nice. We pretty much cut every tree down in the valley right now. So there's that. Pretty much every tree in the valley is cut down at the moment. We should go plant some more trees at the quarry. Let's go do that. Let's go ahead and drop some more trees at the quarry here. We'll plant a bunch of pine cones. Yeah, Ike, that makes sense. That's a super healthy regret, yeah. Identifying that, like, maybe you could have tested your limits more, maybe push some more boundaries. But hey, like I said, I think at the end of the day, those moments in life made you who you are today, and I think there's a lot to respect because of that. Right, that's That's why I say like I wouldn't change it for anything. Like, yeah, not at all. Like, I wouldn't be the absolute goon that I am today. Do 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 do. All right, you gotta go back. Girl tried to bully me one single time. Some random school karate thing. I immediately went and snitched to the girl's mother. Got her. Sometimes you gotta snitch, man. Screw them. Yeah, there you go, Lala. Things just kind of happen in life, especially if you kind of just keep your nose up to, you know, or I guess down to opportunities and just identifying that your journey's different. Yeah, exactly, Beatles. Right, and I've always respected that. That's one thing I've always figured out. Once I got into my 20s, that's one thing I've always respected, is my own journey. And I'm glad I learned that pretty early in life. I respected that I was going to do things my way. One of my favorite songs ever, one of my biggest inspirations for my journey, my life in general, it sounds super silly, is the song My Way by Frank Sinatra. You know, say what you will about Frankie, I don't really care. I know he's not everything that he was cracked up to be, but he made pretty good music, and he put this song on called My Way, where he just goes through this super epic feeling song about how he did things in his life his way. And when I first heard that song, I think I was like 18 or 19. And that's when I knew that my journey was okay. That was the first time that I sat down. I was like 19 years old, that I accepted that my journey was okay. That no matter, for all my failures and my struggles through my early years, that it was my journey and mine alone. And that when I made decisions, I should own them and I should accept them and I should be myself, be who I am. And I never let that go. I never let that go from that age. And it was probably one of the most important things that I learned super early on. To not let anybody tell me how to live my life. Even if I was living life goofily, maybe making not the best decisions. It's like, doesn't matter, my life. And that was a pretty important lesson to learn. What do we name this freaking thing? We had Weetabix. Didn't we have a really funny one that I liked a lot? Not cigarette either, Cozy. I saw you pop back in here. There was one that I liked a lot. I thought, did we not have Vegemite? Cold pizza. Yeah, I like cold pizza. I think that's pretty funny, actually. If we have room for another one, we'll do Vegemite, but I should double check that we have Vegemite. I don't know if we do. Let me double check right now. All right, let's go through our list of names. Are we ready for this? Kids picnic yesterday. For some reason, I got surrounded and he introduced all the boys to me at the same time. I was chilling on the grass. Sing it, Frankie. Did it my way. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, animals do. Frittata, pancakes, omelet, toast, butter and brioche, biscuit and eggs, and croissant, marmite, hash and jam. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, animals. Gravy, jelly, honey, cream, parfait 2.0, cereal, and oatmeal, donut, Reptar, sourdough. There's wait, how many are actually on my farm? 12, 24. What is there, 12 in each coop as well, right? So 48. And we're probably at 10 or 11 ostriches. So let's just say 58 for now. There's a 58 aboard the sea. To be an animal, Papa is my destiny. Aboard the farm. Marmalade, quack, Dazza, Chevra, Benedict grits, mimosa, and tea strudel. Pop-Tart, half and half, 1% in quiche. 2% Danish, crumpets, French toast, skim milk, Java, Asiago bagel, hard boiled, deviled crepe, poached in Sunnyside. Woohoo! That's all, folks. No, not really. Well, anyways, hollandaise scramble, granola times 2. No, we messed up. Okay, that could be Vegemite. Weetabix, cold pizza, rasher, prosciutto, McGriddle, sausage, chorizo, muffin, and waffles. Oof. That was fun, though. That was fun while it lasted. Make a third granola? No. Oh. We have parfait. We have parfait. All right, this is Vegemite. Name them all granola. That's all right. The original Pokerap had Mew and Mewtwo. Oh, did they at the end or something? Oh, I see what you're saying. Never mind. You're because of the double name. Is that how you spell Vegemite? It's with an E? Okay, sick. All right. Vegemite's in. We got another egg, but I don't know if we can even hatch another egg. Let's count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we have one more coming. We have one more little cutie pie on the way. So much pressure to conform to living one way. If you don't do that, you're not living the right way. I still live with my family, and in my late 20s, I'm single. I stick to myself most of the time as an introvert, but I love my life, no matter how lame it may seem. I'm learning that no one's opinion of your life should matter. And that, I mean, if you can really own that, I think you have so much more success in your life, whether it be success of just, you know, living the way you want to live, whether it be success in your endeavors. But and that's easier said than done, right? That takes practice to own that message. But you know, I firmly agree and believe with that message personally. I think it's pretty freaking special, and I could not agree with that comment more. Yeah. I think that's what it really is about in general. Anytime anybody says anything to you, it's just their perception of your reality. Now we're starting to get, you know, a little out there. You know, where's my Carl Sagan fans at, right? But like, I think it's true. I think I very much firmly believe in that idea. Like, who cares what someone else thinks about you? If you're out in public, dance like nobody's watching, you know? Like, who cares? Who cares what this random stranger is gonna think about you and your situation? Who cares? And then you have the problem of thinking that you're the main star in someone else's show anyways. Don't even get me started. Do you really think that person on the street that's randomly walking by you while you're making a YouTube video is even paying attention to your existence? What a fool to think that. What an absolute silly goose you are if you think that person at all even acknowledges that you're breathing. They don't care. No one cares. Why are you walking around like you're the main star of everyone else's show? No one cares, dude. So just live your life, man. It's like, it frustrates me. You could tell. Like, it frustrates me because it's like, who cares, dude? No one cares. I don't care. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. It doesn't matter if you go out in jogging pants. Like, who cares, dude? As long as you're not doing something that infringes on somebody else's right to live and somebody else's freedoms, who cares? If you want to be, you know, some weird racist scumbag, as long as you keep it all up in your head, who cares? Go do you. Like, I don't care. Keep it in your head. As long as it stays in here, Who cares? Bye. Go live your life. I'm not going to tell you how to live. I don't care. Like, why does it matter? You know what I mean? It's just, it's super frustrating to see how often I see people, they care so much about other people around. It's like what? I feel like, and it's hard. Like I said, it takes a lot of practice to not really care. I will say that. It takes a lot of practice. Yo, what's up, XCat? Welcome back. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. I'll be right back, chat. Give me just a moment. All right, so we back. Thank you for your lurks coming in, everybody. And thanks for your patience. Thank you again, Pastel, for 40 months. And thank you, everyone, for the patience today. Sadly, we had to cut the broadcast off because of some issues, but we are good. We are back. And we're just yapping and playing Stardew. That's like half the reason to play Stardew is just to yap, you know? What's up, Barrier? Good to see you here, Barrier. Welcome back, dude. How's everyone feeling this afternoon? All right, we didn't take care of the cows. Can't wait to go home and Stardew. Nice. Are you currently enjoying 1.6? Have you been playing for a while, or are you just getting started? I asked that because 1.6 has been out for a little while now. Yo, get out of the way. Trying to get these freaking lightning rods. Yeah, it's been nearly 3 months. Yeah. Isn't that crazy to think about? I think that's crazy. All home from my checkup for the little foe. Got a fun lunch, about to eat and chill, then pass out. Sick. Enjoy your lunch, homie. And enjoy your food. Enjoy your passing out, rather. Just got into it hardcore about 3 weeks ago from lurking on your stream. Nice. You're in for a treat. This update has been beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thanks for the good conversation here today, chat room. Welcome back in here, Prismatic Phantom. If I missed anybody rolling into the stream, why don't we take the opportunity to check in with the chat? What's the vibe here today, chat room? Let's do an emote vibe check. I want to see one emote, if not more, that represents your current vibe. Any emote from anywhere on Twitch. Of course, you're always welcome to use ours here. What's up? Let's get an emote vibe check. What's up? What's our vibe? You made a sound earlier this stream. I just tagged it as a photo in media share. A sound? Like a noise I made? Oh, I like that, Amanda. I like that. I like that faux. The nod. The ruffles. The nice. The dumpers. Ooh, Chinese takeout. The waiting. Are you getting ready for dinner? Oh, the Riz. Oh, Jimmy with the Riz. We like the Riz. Chinese takeout. I'm excited. Simcetera. I see you out here. Oh, the Rips. I see you, Amma. UK Dead. The Cozy. The dad's a Cozy. What's up, Terrific? Oh no, not the blink. Oh no, not the crusty blink. Oh yo, it'll get better, Coco. The tongue. The no mayo. True. Get that nonsense out of here. I mean, I like regular mayo, to be fair. Yeah, what's up, Catastrophe? All right, nice. Let's go to Ginger Island and see if there's trees there for us to farm up. And then we have to go for cinder shards. We need an emote like it, but for ranch. True, true. I love the fluters. All this stuff's not ready to harvest yet? I thought it was supposed to be ready on Monday or Fridays. You know, I did harvest it like very late at night on Friday. Yeah. But I thought it would have the little brown spots if it was about to be ready, right? I thought those little brown spots happened the day before. But maybe it's not the day before. Maybe it's a certain amount of hours. Oh, we forgot to go look for the butterfly. All right, let's go back and look for the butterfly. Somebody said that the butterfly is gone after like 3 p.m. I still haven't got it confirmed if that's true or not. I still have not got it confirmed if that's true. You're right, it's a daily change. 90%! The betting god! The betting god! Sure, 25 days to get 4 prizzies. Well, that might happen. You've never been able to find the butterfly? It's pure RNG. And then to make it worse, sometimes you'll find it and it'll be out of reach. Like it'll be out of the screen. It can't spawn after 5 p.m. So it's 5 p.m. is the time, huh? We have a little bit of time to go look. Let's go ahead and go for it. 50,000 is nothing to scoff at. 50,000 is nothing to scoff at. I can think of worse ways to spend our time. Bless, thank you. That butterfly works from 8 to 5. I also still haven't got it confirmed if the butterfly can spawn on Ginger Island. We had somebody once say that they saw it on Ginger Island. Or sorry, not Ginger Island, the desert. The desert. Somebody said they saw it at the desert once. That's another one I'm not sure about. That dumper, though, you know it, baby. Shoop doop doop doop, we can't go down that way. This isn't expanded, okay. Cindersap Forest, Pelican Town. The beach, the mountain, the secret woods, the bus stop, or the backwoods. Oh, the backwoods, yeah. Come on, kid. What the heck, man? This is why I don't like you kids, dude. Waiting for Hades to download. Apparently it's 11 gigabytes. Yeah, that is bigger than I expected. I'll be honest. All right, well, no butterfly today. Oh, we got some crabs, though. We'll take those. So there's this thing called a blessing statue that you get through the mastery system. And the blessing statue gives you blessings every day that last all day. And one of those blessings just so happened to be a magical rainbow butterfly. And this magical rainbow butterfly can do two things, apparently. One, it can give you a prismatic shard, or two, it can give you 0.5% of your money that you've earned over the whole game. And it apparently caps out at 50,000. So basically, for me, it either gives me a prismatic shard or 50,000 gold. Which, yeah, isn't that crazy? Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of gold. So, it's always worth it for me to go look. I have some days in game where I don't make more than... Dang, a lightning rod actually got one of my plants. I have days in game where I don't make more than like 20, 30,000. Like my average day in games like 20, 30,000. So again, for me, getting 50,000 for doing nothing is pretty sick actually. Yeah, you have a lot of really cool stuff to look forward to. If you haven't gotten to the mastery system yet, you have a lot of really cool stuff to look forward to. There is a lot of really cool stuff. It's really nice. Do. Forgot about the desert. We got the desert backup trees. Got my tags renewed. Nice. Finishing my 100% run of Paper Mario 64. Sick. How do you process? Do you process all? I mean, I have more in recent playthroughs. Here's my philosophy, Prismatic Phantom. I hoard with the intent of processing everything, but I never fully do. I always end up kind of selling my back stock. But I do hoard everything with the intention of selling it all at some, or processing it all at some point. But usually what happens is I eventually start building up such a back stock that it could never be fully processed. And then I sell that back stock and I'm okay with that. So that's kind of my philosophy, is just hoard with the full intention of processing. And then you'll know, just like you said, you got to a point to where you can't keep up with processing anymore. Now it's probably time to maybe sell some of your back stock. Get rid of some of that back stock, get yourself some cash, right? But here's my philosophy on all farming games. And this is kind of a new philosophy. I'm going to be real. This is not the way I played farming sims growing up. Here's my new philosophy. Why sell fruit if you don't need the cash? Think about it for a second. Unless you are in immediate need of cash in the game you're playing, so in this case, Stardew, why liquidate your assets? It's not like this is a realistic farming sim where the food can go bad. So why sell your fruits and vegetables and crops if you don't need the money? So just don't bother. Unless you are in absolute need of the money, just sit on it and slowly process it all until you either need the money or you're just sick of hoarding. But like, if you really think about it, what's the difference between you having like here's another way to word it, right? What's the difference between me having 824,000 gold or a stack of 999 gold ancient fruit? What's the difference? What is the difference between me having that money in my wallet or the fruit sitting in this chest? There is no difference because at any point I can go to Pierre and I can sell it in the snap of a finger. Boop. Now I have the money. Okay. So like, what's the point? What's the point of selling it if it's all the same? It's the value is still there. And again, now this is kind of why I would like a realistic farming sim to come out where I can't hoard and I have to like feed the townspeople or like the food can go bad or something because it would force me to play the game a certain way. But that's not Stardew Valley. So who cares? I have 3 expansion mods, so looking for the prismatic butterfly is brutal. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up, Hokage? Yo, what up, homie? Yo, what up, Hub? Yo, hearty welcomes in the chat. Welcome back in here, Hub. Good to see you. Yo, Dancing Pearls, I hope you're well. I just tanked through work all day and ended up with a miserable fever. Oh, yo, feel better soon here, Dancing Pearls. Feel better soon, homie. Well, wave them on it. Wave them on it. All right, it's 9 p.m. We got all the trees in the desert. While we wait for trees to grow, our goal should be to go get cinder shards for fun projects. We're at the point now where we don't have to stay up until midnight every night, though. I actually like that point of Stardew for me. I love the point in Stardew where you don't have to worry about min-maxing your time to the point of staying up every day until 2 a.m. I'm at the point now where I'm just chilling. It's like, who cares? I just go to sleep at 9, let my farmer sleep in. Like who really cares? It's not gonna make a difference in my grind right now. Just get the next day moving. Do 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 do. All right, we need some eggs for some crab cakes. When I was a kid playing Minecraft, I thought the rotting flesh was my meat expiring. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up, Just Jackie? Yo, hearty welcomes in here. Good to see you, Jackie. What's up? You just beat Chronos 2 times in a row? So it was my first. The first was my first time. Dude, what the heck? Yo, Hub, the legend in the chat. Congratulations on your first Hades 2 win. All right, we still do want to talk to our ostriches every day because we're still trying to get those hearts up here on these ostriches. I'm gonna go ahead and just let my farm product build up here for a couple days, I think, after today. And we'll just start dealing with it slowly. It doesn't really matter. I'll be able to catch up relatively quick, I think. So. Luck Legend. Won both with 9 to 10 HP left. Oh my god. Some kind of process to prevent things expiring, like freezing them. Yeah, that would be cool, right? That would be, you would be able to add depth to the idea of realism. Right? It's like, okay, you have to have a freezer or you have to have a jarring mechanism. Like, imagine if Stardew Valley, if preserving your vegetables and fruits wasn't just to make their value go up. What if instead it was a way for you to actually preserve them? And you could extend the shelf life of those vegetables and fruits to a certain extent. I think that would be sick. I think that would be amazing. I'm also having an insane case of deja vu right now. As if I've had this exact conversation with you before, Desabound. Whoa, bro. Bruh. Yeah, I have heard that Echoes of Plum Grove have some aspects of that. I've heard that, yeah. The Luck Legend. All right, so we're good. We can let the farm animals do their thing. We're gonna have to be careful about this middle area here soon. Gonna continue letting the goats do their thing. Dude, I love the sound effects. That's so nice. More like deja vu. Break. That was good. What's up, Sim? What's up, homie? All right. 4 precious stones. All right, off to Ginger Island we go. We go. Off to Ginger Island we go. Already welcomes in the chat if you got a free hand. Welcome in here, Sim. Welcome in here, Aelith, by the way. Good to see you today, Aelith. Enjoy your nap. Enjoy your nap. Well. Just waking up. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. We had to end the stream for some electrical work that I kind of misscheduled today. I kind of forgot that was happening. So we took a little bit of a hiatus, maybe for like 2 hours, an hour or two, and then we came back. We've been back since like noon now, and things have been good. Doing a little bit of Stardew here. Yeah, having a good day. Having a good day. Thank you. If Dazabon released a farming sim, I would snatch it up so fast. Yeah, me too. Ooh, this is a song that's like louder than every other song in the game. For no reason. This is just a super loud song. It's louder than every other song on the soundtrack. I mean, to be fair, it goes hard. Freaking pineapple seeds. Mentally checked out of work with 30 minutes left. Gyroiding. We're gyroiding. We're gyrating. Ooh, animal cracker. Sick. Ooh. Dragon's teeth. They're not as useful now, but still cool to see them. Still cool to see the game giving them up. I think Dragon's Teeth got a little less rare with 1.6. I think so. I think they got a little less rare. Even if it wasn't in the patch notes, I believe that he adjusted the rates of Dragon's Teeth. I actually have no idea where to even begin. As all things, I think, in life, I think it's kind of just where stuff starts, right? Very often, I imagine things start with where do I begin, right? Got some ramen for lunch. Nice. I had some carrots. Had a nice handful of baby carrots. 2 handfuls. Some water and some coffee. That's my lunch today. Got some salad stuffs for some dinner. Now we'll likely eat that. I haven't taken any salmon out of the freezer, so no salmon tonight. Nothing like that. Just a pretty light dinner, probably. Boom, 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 boom. 75% for Hades. Let's go. Sick. Nice. That little bit of healing that we get is actually a pretty big deal from vampirism on our sword. It helps a lot. That's why I was interested in your proposition. Yeah. I still plan to reach out to you about that. I do. I will be continuing that conversation with you, despite my obvious just cut off. Just reach out to you, and then I just ran. Yes, I do. I do have some ideas cooking. I've been thinking about it a lot, actually, and writing my own ideas down. Trying to figure out exactly what it would be like. Yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. We'll have to see if anything comes of it. Sometimes ideas stay just ideas, and that's okay too. Oh, I didn't realize we could walk behind these spots. I thought that these areas were blocked off. I see. Dude, some of these new volcano maps suck, though. Like, look how complicated this place is. Sheesh. Holy heck. Get us out of here and get those jams back on. Oh, usually the jams come back on the next floor. Guess not. Sick today? Basically been here for 2 hours, but couldn't stay up. Still don't know if I can. Aw, I hope things get a little smoother for you today, Aelith. Sorry to hear that, homie. All right, looks like we're water canning here. Yeah, get them. Dude, the little bit of extra cash you get using the parrot is actually pretty it's not bad. It's really not that bad. What's up, Daisy? Yeah. Good to see you in here today, Daisy. Welcome to the show. And how are you? I apologize if anyone was looking out for us here today, this morning. We did have a couple issues with the stream, but we're back. But if you were looking out for me, you may have missed me. But we did highlight the episode from earlier this morning. It was just 2 hours of us goofing off and playing Stardew, making a new emote, HDes Riz. Sorry to all the fans of HDes Nut and HDes Scrub that had to go to tier 2. So all my tier 2s, feel free to get your scrub nuts in the chat. Which, to be fair, Scrub Nut is kind of good as a tier 2 because it's a little bit of a rambunctious emote anyways. But a good amount of people use it. A good amount of people love getting them scrub nuts in their chats. Yeah, I took the nuts. They're gone for HDes Riz. Now, again, Riz is new and silly, but it might not be permanent. So we might switch them back later. Chat got neutered. Sorry. Sometimes there's something really fun about making an emote on the fly while live. I really enjoy it, actually. It's not the first time we've done it, and it can be so silly to just be like, all right, now we're making an emote. Let's go. I find it to be super entertaining. 34 cinder shards, not bad. Taking care of my puppy with the hurt paw. Aw, I hope that puppy gets better. Hope that puppy gets better. Sorry to hear about the troubles. Ooh, get him. Slayed him, dragon's tooth. That's what I'm saying. I think the dragon's teeth, they got a little bit of an increase on their drop rate. I have a feeling it could just be confirmation biased, you know? Oh, did you? Did you have worse luck finding teeth? Yeah, I could have just had like a really good luck with it. You know, it's funny because I wouldn't be surprised if this game has luck seeds, like like, so most video games work on like a seed system. And like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a seed system where when you generate your game file, sometimes you're going to have a game file that's going to run into a lot of prismatic shards, and sometimes you're just not. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there's like some sort of system like that. A lot of games, most games do that. RNG is not actually RNG most of the time in gaming. Right, I think a lot of people know this. There's like a lot of videos and stuff about it. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if like your RNG seed for your save is just way less friendly to Dragon's Teeth, whereas mine is. Right, like I imagine that there is something like that going on with this game. Ooh, I like these dwarf swords. They're cool. Never found any, but I do have a bunch of trash can lids. You haven't found any prizzies? Yeah. All right, I think that's it for the volcano. Yep. I love the music up here, though. I could sit up here all day listening to the music. But as I say that as I leave instantly. Oh, love the music here, dude. As I peepo fade. That's in any of my saves. Hades is ready to play. I'm so hyped. Oh my gosh. So prepared to get your butt kicked for the next, 10, 20 hours of gameplay. But it's a good butt kicking. It feels real good. Ah, see, all this stuff is ready. Let me drop off some junk here, and let me go ahead and get this field real quick. And then what we'll do is we'll move our harvest to Saturday. We'll go ahead and we'll move the harvest to Saturday to incorporate all of the new plants that have been planted. So we'll skip one day of harvesting next week, and we'll move the harvest to Saturday so that everything can catch up with itself. I've had the worst time getting lightning storms this save file. Yeah, like sometimes you can have save files that have the rainiest summers, and then sometimes it's just like, nah, no rain for you whatsoever. Ayo. Nice. That's a lot. That's a lot of ancient fruit, baby. Yeah. The guys from Donkey Kong Country. If you know, you know, man. Where's my DKC heads at? Oh, another level 4 parrot egg. I'm trying to nap. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, isn't that weird, Deza? Yeah. DK. Donkey Kong. Present. Oh, we didn't sell anything today. Yeah, because we were doing the whole just kind of letting stuff sit today. We sold it all yesterday. Do. Oh, we saved on Green Rain Day. Hey. But we're game switching. So we're out of here for now. We'll come back to Green Rain Day, which is cool. All right, game switch time. It's game switch o'clock here. We're going to do some Paper Mario chat. So if you haven't hit the follow button yet, make sure you do so. Following is a free way to support the channel. And we will be back with more Stardew Valley next week. All right. We will be back with more Stardew next week. Don't worry, Stardew is back. The palette cleanser is over. And we're going to be grinding on Stardew here pretty consistently until we finish up our 1.6.